everyone, welcome to our channel. So today's video is a suggestion video. So I'm going to suggest you a few books. So see, there are many people who you always think that we will be a reader, we want to read many books, but you can never choose which book to start with, or maybe you start a book but you somewhere in the middle you lose your interest and you then stop it. So these books today, whichever I'm going to suggest you, I am pretty sure that you will be wanting to reach to the end of the story. So these books are basically beginner books, not for the age perspective but for the reading perspective. So I will tell you the age limitations as well for each of the book. So let's get on the video. So first book I am going to suggest you is this one. This is by Navaneel Chakraborty, Marry Me Stranger. So let me tell you before I start the book, that is, this is a trilogy. There are 3 books in this story. So this first book is a fiction and also it is a mystery fiction for your purpose. Now in the first book, I am sure you will have that intention to go to the second book. If you start reading this book, you will know about the second part of the story and then the third part of the story. So this can automatically make you hooked to the story and you can automatically complete a story with the help of 3 books. So this is the first one from my suggestion, which is by Navaneel Chakraborty, Marry Me Stranger. This is the first part and the second part is this one, All Yours Stranger. So this is the second part of the book and this is also very nice. Like after I read this trilogy, I am in love with this author. Like I have read also some of his books, but this trilogy is really good. Like I have read many mystery stories, many suspense thrillers also by many authors, but not by any Indian author. Like I have read but I never liked them, but this story I really enjoyed. So this is the second book and the third book is this, and this book is, oh my god, it is beautiful. So this book, after you complete the story, I'm sure you will feel like why there is not a fourth part of it, why it is not a tetralogy, for example. So you will have a feeling like that. So this is the first suggestion. Actually this is one suggestion, say so, because it is one story, but I can tell you that if you read these stories, you will be in love with it. Don't buy 3 of them at the very beginning, just buy the first one. I'm sure you will buy the second and the third one. So this was from Navaneel. Now the second book or the second author I'll go to is Ajay K. Pandey, Everything I Never Told You. When I read the name, I never thought this book is going to turn out into this. It's a beautiful story. I am sure you will love it. It's a very small read, like it has only 206 pages in it, so it's a very small read. You can just complete it in a day. It's a very sweet story and a very nice story. I really liked it. I like very less amount of Indian authors, but these books are like my favorite right now. I came to the conclusion that really these authors are very good. I will prefer a minimum 18 should be the age read for this books, all the books actually, except some books which are there at the last. Next, this book. Now this is a very good story. Like it has many kinds of elements in it. It is by Vikrant Khanna, The Girl Who Knew Too Much. So after you read the name, you will feel like wow, it's a very aggressive or a very adamant kind of story. At least I had that viewpoint when I pulled the book. And also there is a funny story behind it. Like when I saw this book for the first time in a bookstore, but I didn't buy it by the name. I thought that this is not my kind of story. But then again, another time when I went to the book fair, again I saw this book, but then also I didn't buy it. I thought no, I will not buy it. But I don't know why this book was coming to me continuously. So then I bought it from Amazon at last. But after buying it, I don't regret it. Like it's a very good story and this is also a very quick read, a small story, and it will hook you to the book. I can guarantee that. Like it's a very nice one. You can complete it like 2-3 days. Fine. And there are also some other books by this author. You can try them as well. Now next book. So this is another book by Shravya Bhindar. You can see this is Something I Never Told You. Wow, this book is gorgeous. book is actually very gorgeous. You know, there is a very nice ending to it, which I like my kind of ending to the story, and it actually deals with lots of emotions and lots of relationships, and very good story, and I am sure you are going to love it. Like, if you start reading the book and if you go to the middle, I am sure you will want to know what happens at the last. No, you should want to know what happens at the last, so that will help you to read or finish a book. Start reading, that's the most important thing which you should do. So these books can help you out in doing so. Now next, this book is of Sudip Nagarkar. I bought 5 books together of this author, and I read only one book. Why? Reason is that because I'm reading a separate book right now. I am going to read all of his books, okay, but I am suggesting you only this book. You can read all of them, but you can start by this book, and it's beautiful. Like, this is also a very easy and fun loving story, okay, of college students, and this is a teenage read basically. Like, if you are in college or if you are in a high school, like 11, 12, you can go for this book. It deals with lots of teenage problems, like nowadays modern generation students who face it. I come to the last author, but I will suggest you all the books by this author. Like, there is another story behind it. Let me share it with you. I was reading a book by Dan Brown. I'm sure you have heard his name, the original. So I had Sudha Murthy's book. I had this book actually. I had and otherwise. This was the first buy which I bought of Sudha Murthy, but I never read it. Like, it was in my bookshelf. But what happened, a very funny incident happened when I was reading the book Origin. Suddenly there were some pages which were not there. 20-25 pages were missing out from the book, so I couldn't complete, and I ordered it. Now suddenly what happened, that I was like drained out. Like, what happened? It never happened with me before, and I was very depressed, truly speaking. But then I thought, fine, let me start thing which is going to be very different, and I never thought I will start Sudha Murthy, but I just started. I went to my bookshelf and I just chose this book. I don't know, the spectacles actually attracted me because I have a same kind of spectacles, so that attracted me, and I started reading. But when I started reading the book, I thought, why I haven't read it before? Like, it's a genius. It's very simple. There are many stories in it, like, but they are gorgeously written by her. Like, I am in love with her right now. I read that 2 books, and these 2 books I just recently bought. This one, The Day I Stopped Drinking Milk by Sudha Murthy, and this is 3000 Stitches. Many people suggest you can start by this story also. So these books actually anyone can read, but still 15-16 years will be good. Sudha Murthy has written many children's stories also. For children, if you want to gift anyone, I can tell you that these Sudha Murthy books are going to be very good gifts for the children also. So right, this was my video today. I hope you liked it. I hope you are going to enjoy the books if you start reading it. I will try to link down some of the books below, because I don't remember from where I bought all of them, but I will try to link them down below in the description. You can check it, and if you really like the video, you can give it a like and also share it with your friends so that they can also start the habit of reading. And if you liked the work, and you can check our other videos as well, and you can subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.